cautious. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. Oh, baby, you can get.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Naya, and today I'm going to be talking about 33 lessons I've learned in 33 years of my life. I don't know it all and I am still learning, but these are the experiences so far that I have learned in my 33 years of life. That will bring me to the first point, which is there's no rush in life. When people think that there's no rush in life, to be honest, not in competition with anybody, and you shouldn't be in competition with anybody because what works for A is not going to work for you and thereabouts. So you shouldn't even be bothered to rush. I had a plan of how I wanted to envision my life, but it didn't work that way. And you know what? There's no rush in life. Exactly. Pressurizing yourself. Just like I had envisioned how I wanted my life. I wanted to be married at 23 and finish school. No, I wanted to finish school at 22, get married 23, had my kids before I was 25.
We do not care.
Growing up, I was pressurizing myself. So my 20s was more or less full with just regrets and okay, because I felt like I should have done this at this age. So I was pressurizing myself. So you shouldn't pressurize yourself, like I said in the first point, because what worked for A is not what's going to work for you, and your life can pick up at any point in time. That will also bring me to the next point, which is always enjoy yourself, because you have to enjoy yourself. I sort of did enjoy myself in my 20s, but looking back, I feel like I should have let loose and enjoy myself more in my 20s. I should have traveled more. That is something I know I did not do. Enjoy yourself, whatever you feel like doing. If you feel like going to try different dishes, if you feel like going to a friend's hangout and going kayaking, doing anything, enjoy yourself. Me to my next point of while you're enjoying yourself, make sure you experience different cultures, make sure you travel, food. Travel if you can. Take trips, short trips, long trips. It really doesn't matter. You can start from wherever you are to start traveling. If you travel a lot, you get to understand life from different perspectives, which would shape the rest of your life. Another point that just connects with why you're traveling is making new friends. People have the thought that they don't want to make new friends. No man is an island. You need people. You need your friends. I met somebody recently and the person said that I don't want to make new friends because why, she was married, and I was like, oh my god, like, so because you are married you don't want to make friends? It doesn't even make sense, right? So your network is your net worth. Yeah, it's your friends that's going to come true for you whenever the need be. Friends and family are the ones who come true for you, but your friends, the very good friends you have, are the ones that will also help out in one way or the other, where family cannot just always be there for you. So you need to make friends, make quality friends. While we are making friends, you also need to unlearn bad habits. I know it's not easy for someone who is old to unlearn bad habits, but I had to unlearn some bad habits. I had the issue of not knowing how to apologize to people, and I just let it be. But I apologize. If you want to take the apology, fine. If you don't want to take the apology, fine. But I mean, just make it a habit to unlearn bad habits. Yours might not be apologizing. Learn consumes you. So I'm going to attribute it to the fact that when social media especially, you see most of the time you see men and expect that a good man should come and meet you. Duh. A good man is not going to meet you. It is what you've been saying with your man, because you have been consuming the fact that men has come and focusing on all the negative stories out there. So definitely it's always going to be a negative story for you. So you should be careful about what you consume from the internet, from books, from anywhere you feel like it's going to be negative. Be careful about what you consume. And 8 is that it's better off to learn from people's examples. Growing up as a child, I always wanted to learn from my experience, and it's about getting to experience everything, because you never remain the same. So always learn from people's experience, listen to people's stories, and take what you are supposed to take out from that incident. You don't have to, it's not mandatory that it says that you must learn from your experience. of where you are. If you want to start a business and you feel like you're not there yet, just be grateful while you're working towards where you want to be. Grateful. Gratitude takes you a longer way. It makes you're contented, you're happier, so just be grateful about whatever you are doing while you are working towards wherever you want to be in. While being grateful and working towards where you want to be, you have to also be intentional about yourself. Be intentional about the friends you keep, be intentional about the food you eat, be intentional about God, be intentional about everything in your life. Intentionality would make you make decisions not based on go with the flow kind of moment, or just be intentional, because when you're intentional, you know what you want out of life, you know the kind of man you want to date, you know the kind of food you want, you know the kind of friend you want to keep and all that. So be intentional with yourself. Most people don't know how to take compliments. I also did not know how to take compliments in my 20s. I'm very honest, I am just learning how to take compliments. And how people most time they give me compliments, like, okay, I don't like compliments. That's for people that were close, and white people that give me, I just take it. But learn to take compliments. If someone says your hair is fine, oh, thank you very much. Learn to accept and learn to give compliments, as well as learn to take compliments. Kindness goes a long way. Like, you have to be kind to your friends, to your partners, to your neighbors, to be kind to people around you. Kindness just goes a long way. So I'm not going to talk about this. I think most people, when they say this is what they want in a friend or in a partner, they always refer to being kind. At the end of the day, who is it going to hurt that you don't forgive somebody? Which brings to my next point. Like, why are you keeping grudge with somebody? Like, who cares? Like, to be very honest, if you want to keep grudge with me for any reason whatsoever, you can go ahead and keep grudge. Me, I really don't care. Do you get? Okay, not like I don't care in the sense that I'm not going to be in your life. Do you get? Especially when we're not close, or even if we're close and maybe somebody they beg me for forgiveness, I'm like, okay, I'm sorry for so, and I'm like keeping grudge. It doesn't even make sense, to be honest with me. The Bible says that how many times will your brother offend you? Which 77 times 7. And I mean, they've not even offended you up to 7 times, and you're already carrying shoulders. It's so hard for you to forgive. Please, forgiveness is key, not for just the person themselves, but for yourself too. It just frees you from any blockage. In fact, when you're praying to God, you'll be assessed if God is listening to your prayer or not, or the burden of emotional stress you just carry on your shoulders because you don't want to forgive. So forgiveness is key. It brings me to my next point, which is it's very okay to fail. It's okay to fail. Failure means that you're making progress and you're going to make progress. So failure doesn't define who you are. So even if it's a business you're starting and you fail at it, you don't care about anybody. You're not going to remain in the same position continuously for a long time. You're definitely going to grow. So failure, it's okay to fail too.
Oh my God! Wow!
Rather than not even trying at the end of the day. So try new things, try whatever you want to do, business you want to do, or your career paths, and fail and stand up and keep pushing and keep going. Yeah, you're experiencing life and trying to find your feet and make sure that take good pictures and videos. So I'm really glad that YouTube has made me keep videos, because I always delete every videos in my phone, but of recent I just go back to the videos and watch it. I also save them on my Google Drive, so you as well can always take pictures and videos, because you're not going to be 25 every year, so for 25, 26, 24, take pictures so you look back and see how you were at that age. Things in life actually take time. Rome was not built in a day. Like, yeah, some people are lucky enough for their life to just peak immediately. True. So always just realize that the best things in life would take your time. If you want to be a doctor, you want to be a nurse, or you want to read another course, it will take you time for you to finish it and perfecting it, and start making money out of it. So the best things in life take time. Invest in yourself. So investing in yourself is not just necessarily in your career or in your skill. I feel like you should invest in the kind of food you eat, the gym, the kind of clothes you wear, the kind of hair you put in, These are things that in my 20s I wasn't too particular. I was just particular about, okay, I wanted to find myself and make money. How you invest yourself in your 20s, that is going to matter how your 30s is going to be like, and how you are going to pick up fast. So you should invest in yourself, invest in your your skincare, the food you eat. If it is apples you eat every day rather than rice every time, or like swallow that we have in Nigeria. Invest in yourself. If it is food, if it is shoes, if it is bags, if it is, just make investment. If it's your career that you want to invest and read a particular course, and also if you're a social media or content creator, you can invest in yourself by investing in good phones, good gimbal or tripod, anything. Just invest in yourself. Take care of your health and your body. It matters. I know most people know that there are like supplements that you have to be taking when you are in your late 20s, right? From like 25, there's this evening primrose, there's supplement for the full function of your body, because our body is not going to be the same while we're in 20s. So you have to start taking all these supplements early, eating more vegetables, exercising daily, even if it's just taking a walk. It will help you in your 30s and how you're going to navigate your life. Success is subjective. I don't know how you guys define success. For me, success, if I have a certain order of because I'm a fashion designer, so if I have a certain order of clothes that I'm making a month, for me, I am successful in that month. Another person's idea of success shouldn't define what your own idea of success is, right? So for some people, they are able to, feed and buy the basic thing they can buy, doesn't make them any less successful because they are not in the level at which some other people are, right? So success is objective. Don't pressurize yourself about another person's success to use to measure your own success. Nobody is perfect. So most of the times people just feel like, I am not perfect, so you are not perfect watching me. So in your friendship, relationship, whatever it is, no one is perfect. So when you see people for what they are and their flaws, I don't think you hold so much grudge as to why they behave the way they behave. Someone is more deserving than how much you have. So you are deserving of the kind of partner you end up with. And some people have maybe a particular job or a career path that is working for them, and they keep questioning themselves like, okay, I deserve this. No, you are deserving of everything that comes to you, every good thing that comes to you. You are deserving of having plenty money, and deserving of peace of mind, and deserving of having friendships and relationships that treat you well, with respect and love and care. You are deserving of every good thing that comes to you. So pat yourself at the back and tell yourself that you are deserving of every good thing in life. And even if you don't have all those things, having of it. And when you just have that kind of mentality, that shows the kind of people or person or opportunity that comes towards you. I feel like they're all just relating one way or the other. So the next one is just relating to it, which is you have to be grateful of everything. You have to be grateful of your life. You have to be grateful for health. You have to be grateful for the money you have. I know you might not have as much as you want, but the more grateful you are, the more you attract more stuff to come towards you. Yeah, so that's the way it works. No one can love you more than you love yourself. Tell people that no matter how your partner makes you happy and your friends make you happy, they can't love you like you love yourself. And that's the reason why when those set of people lean on friendship or lean on your partner in marriage to give you happiness, you can't find happiness with them for whatever reasons. You have to be genuinely content and happy with yourself, because looking for happiness out there like it's not even gonna work at all. So you have to be happy for yourself. Nobody's going to be more happy for yourself like you yourself. Will love you as much as your partner is not going to love you as you love yourself. Nobody's going to love you like you love yourself, right? So you need to love yourself. Well, maybe except your mother, but so you need to love yourself. Comparing your life to others. When some good things happen to people and you be like, oh, and I'm even better than her, or I'm even, this. Stop all that. Stop comparing yourself to everybody. Everybody have, like I said, their own timeline and own grace that takes them, and their own destiny. So you shouldn't compare yourself to anybody whatsoever. Be too serious. be flexible. So many people, you can't joke with them, you can't do anything, they're just all serious, right? They're just too serious in your 20s. Please enjoy your life and be flexible. Have conversations. You're all just, okay, I don't do this, I don't do that. I mean, why are you not doing a lot of things in your 20s?
You serious?
A new skill. You should learn a skill because whatever decisions you want to do in your 30s, you want to go abroad, you feel like it's a life surviving hack to know a skill. It could be hairdressing, it could be graphic designing, it could be fashion designing, it could be shoemaking, it could be anything, or learning how to do something. It's just always advisable to learn a skill because you never know what tomorrow is and what you actually be making money with, or what opportunity may present itself. So it's always good to learn a skill. Don't judge people by your experiences of others. Just because I met a few friends that they were not just compatible, or we're not compatible for each other, we didn't communicate, but it doesn't mean that I'm not going to meet somebody else that is going to be compatible while we communicate totally fine, right? So stop comparing, stop judging others based on your experiences of other people. Cheap relationship, work, don't just judge people based off on others. To receive help, most people don't know how to receive help. I struggled with that in my 20s. It's too hard for me because I struggled with receiving help or telling people I need help. I rather just keep quiet and die in silence. And that's why we say when you make quality friends, you should be able to ask them for help, your friends or your family, if not just your friends. So it was so hard for me to ask for help in my 20s, but it's okay to ask for help because you never know what you're going through. It could be mentally, it could be psychologically, it could be help that's just an advice is going to come, or a hug. Take it at the back of your mind that you need it to be able to receiving help and to express yourself. Most people don't know how to express themselves, to be honest. I have an issue with it. I rather just die in silence in my 20s, well, my early 20s to like almost the end of 20s, before I realized that, you know what, I'm going to be talking. So I became very blunt, not in an unkind way. Well, I try to tell people my mind about how I feel about a situation, and if I see that okay, you don't see it in my point of view, or you're seeing the wrong view, I let it be, but I express myself in plain English about how I feel. Saying is do everything in love. Don't do things you don't want to do. If you want to spend time with family, I want you to always do it in love. First point is you shouldn't do anything because you are trying to pay back. Do it because you actually want to do it for somebody, not because you want to pay back. Do everything in love and not like, okay, you want to return. Let it be that is your kind of personality. Don't fake anything. You shouldn't fake anything. Yourself enough not to seek validation from anybody. Live up to anybody's beauty standards, because you're beautiful and you're perfect the way you are. God made us in His image and likeness, so you shouldn't live up to any beauty standard. That brings me to my 33rd point, which is always put God first in everything you do. And you put God in everything you do from the beginning to the end. Just see that you make the right decisions and you're at peace with yourself with such decisions. It's only God that will make whatever you're doing come to pass, and He's only the one that will lead you in the right path. He's the only one that will help you really. I mean, every other person might want to help you with the physical, but it's only God that can really work. So, or you make any decision to start any business or to enter into a relationship, always put God first, because it's only God that's going to perfect it. It should be the beginning of the person you talk to for every decision that you make, and the last person you talk to at night. So always take God along, always walk with God. Bible verse that says that I'm not leaving, neither will He forsake you. So you should always put God first, because He's not going to leave you. There's this Timmy Dakolo song that says about nothing they spoil for God hand.
Nothing they spoil for God hand, no. Nothing they spoil for God hand, no. If you give a me go, keep up.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you share, like, subscribe, and if this my lessons has been helpful to you, please comment down below and tell me what lessons really matter to you and what you have learned specifically in your own life, whatever age you are in. So thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and sharing. I will see you in my next video. Bye.